Okay, you kind of saw me pull ahead in the time lapse there. We had oopsies. Got one bale too close to an edge and it pushed this whole side off. So I had to pull the truck ahead. Luckily no one was over here and it was almost so quiet you couldn't, Devin didn't even know until he looked. I could hear just a little thud. And Devin was like, geez, what happened? And Decker's like, oh my gosh. It's all right, nobody was hurt. Just left a big old circle in the grace. But yeah, the whole right side fell pretty much. But luckily we strapped the front and rear just because we're like, yep, if anything's, which that one looks like it could slide down. We need to move that one up higher. So keep going here. Well, finally got her loaded up, strapped down. Had a scab on a couple small bales. We're right at our max height that we want to be at. So it is what it is. I believe there's 26 full bales and 3 small ones. Taking her up tomorrow. Hopefully it goes. Woo! I think we're gonna take 8 bales with the inline as well. Here we go. Already had a rough start this morning. Had a tire fall off a bead, so we got to swap that out. Finally gonna hit the road at 6 o'clock. Hopefully nothing else happens. Pray to Jesus.
Later.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the man boys made it to Rock Valley. Hitting rock bottom in Rock Valley. Check this place out. Hay for days. Guys just scoot around with these payloaders, slapping bales around, loading trailers, unloading trailers, getting after it. Our bales look awesome up there. The best looking bales here. What do you guys think?
Around the corner, I'm aching to be. Double trouble, my new middle name. Next time you see me, I won't be the same. It's time for me to come alive. It's time for me to...
Hey y'all, come inside, check this out. Welcome to my home. The corn cave. We are in the wet bin. The skinny tall. Sweeping corn. This sweep is probably adjusted improperly where this tire is not even on the ground. My hand is going underneath. Barely touching. I think we can maybe move these up. What I have to do in order to keep this thing moving, give it a good old kick every once in a while. I can't use my right leg every time or else my right leg will just get so huge, jacked. So I gotta use my left leg. Evenly distribute the workload. Muster's been in here, sweeping the rest of this bin out. Looking pretty good. This floor is super easy to sweep. So smooth. Got some kind of exciting stuff going on. Just need you to take some notes here real quick. First things first, there's the 12-row planter, okay? Here's the 24-row 7200 seed corn planter, and here is the 24-row center fill planter. All right, you ready? First, I should say, we're over here putting something in this shed, but we're also pulling the 9870 out, as you can see. We're about, a month and a half away from kind of thinking about harvest, so we're gonna get the combines over to my uncle's shop, and that way Bucky can start going through them. And it just so happened that as we're pulling this out, we'll be pulling something in. Here we go. That's the quad hog. That's not new. But that, oh, that looks different. What is that? Is that a drawbar hitch on a 1770 NT center fill box planter with insecticide lock and loads and a liquid fertilizer system? Are you kidding me? Oh my goodness. It is real. It is here. Been keeping this on the DL for a while. Just take it in for a moment. Yeah. Gonna get rid of the 12 row. It is actually sold. Going to Illinois. Cousin sold that, put his equity into this, and Honey Badger and Chief bought the rest of it. We went from the 12 row to another 24 row. We're in a little bit of a dilemma. We were pretty bent on getting something to plant beans with, but this planter came up and it was way too nice, way too clean, and it's really gonna be set up better for corn. We'll plant beans with the current center fill planter we have. 7200 box planter here. We'll continue to plant seed corn and also do just a little bit of commercial corn. As much as I'd love to be pulling it with the quad, unfortunately, we can't quite do that because it's gonna be tied up, but we are gonna pull it with this bad boy. At least that is the plan right now. To my knowledge, it's a little lukewarm, but we're gonna plant corn with this rig. It's got 710 duals on it. Talking to a lot of guys, most people say, no problem, plant corn, running over 4 rows. Just adjust those 4 rows accordingly. Plant your corn, you'll be fine. We see our neighbors do it. We see the big boys do it. So why can't we? 8520 will stay on the bean planter, as we'll call it now. And the 8420 will stay on the seed corn planter. The 8400 will now be free all spring to simply only plant male corn, as that became quite a burden switching over. We're gonna have that all set up. So then the question arises, oh, what about tillage? Well, in the springtime, obviously, the quad track will go straight on the field cultivator, no problem. And the 9420T, if it has to apply anhydrous in the spring, usually we never overlap. Usually you're always doing anhydrous quite a bit earlier, and you also have to give the anhydrous a little bit of time to mellow out in the ground. Otherwise you'll burn your crop if you plant it too early. So we shouldn't really have a problem trying to do any tillage after anhydrous is put on. And if we need to, well, you see how much ground we can cover with the 9620 and a 60-foot field cultivator. Not particularly worried about it. Also with that, we're adopting some more vertical tillage and no-till practices. So hopefully our plan for beans anyways is to vertical till most of the corn stalks in the fall, plant beans straight into it in the spring. You can go right to the field. It's gonna save us a lot of fuel, save a lot of time. Don't really see a big yield benefit for conventional till soybeans. That will save us quite a bit of time with the VT in the spring. Just gotta keep this whole girl running still. We still need her.
I wake up, flex, thumb down now, check, no drip this, wet. Tell 'em run it up, no sleep, no rest, might crash, might wreck, but first I stretch, tell 'em run it up, I wake up, flex, thumb down now, check.
Oh shoot. We literally spare like 6 inches. Okay, we're gonna squeeze it. We gotta squeeze it. I'll be right back. Okay, there we go. Plenty of room. Just had to sneak it in between the ripper tongue and the VT. Not a problem. Look at that. Perfect. Woo! Dog! That looks so nice. Oh, man. Back in the saddle. Back in the saddle. Look at that premium alfalfa though. Oh, wow. That stuff is gorgeous.